92.3 FM.
Can't catch us in the car?
Online.
Download the
TuneIn app.
Or log on at hcr923fm.com.
So we rather do like that, Sibs. Cascadia Fault Line. They'll be touring, playing around Liverpool. I'm sure they're playing elsewhere. They've got a Reverb Nation. They're on Twitter. I'm sure they're on Facebook. And Grace, as far as I'm aware, is their new single. I rather like it. Chris?
Hello?
Did you like it?
I did like it.
Yeah, Chris has changed, hasn't he? He's gone dark. He's gone all black. He's got a new guitar.
And a little bit smaller.
Oh, you've got.
A little bit smaller every day.
This your baby amp, is your baby bass.
My little baby bass, yeah.
This
was the first bass.
So is this 10 years old,
well.
12 years old?
10, yeah, you could say that. Could say that.
So when you were a little 13, 14-year-old, is that when you took up
maybe
bass?
12, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was about 12 or 13 I kind of started taking up bass seriously.
Did you start with guitar and then decide that you wanted to try the bass?
No, I started bass first.
You started with the bass,
most people, they usually do guitar and bass first, then bass, guitar first, bass second. No, I did the way around.
Okay. And was there a reason for that, Chris? Just
not really.
What led you to want to be a bass player? Who or what?
Oh, dear me. Well, I started as a clarinet player in an orchestra.
Oh, okay. As you do. You play clarinet, don't you, Sibs?
Yeah, funnily enough, actually, that was my second instrument.
That's right.
I played recorder very badly because I think everyone did at school, didn't they? If you were good, you went on to the clarinet, didn't you?
Yeah,
the girls who were good at the recorder all got bought clarinets. They're not cheap.
I was actually except for one other person in my class, I was the only other girl that actually played
clarinets. They're a couple £100 clarinets, though, aren't they?
Oh God, yeah.
They're not cheap, aren't they? So have you ever played flute? Have you tried flute?
I attempted to way back when. But I wasn't very good at it.
No, it's not weird because you can play keyboards, you can play guitar, play bass. Obviously clarinet. You played a double bass.
What would you say is probably your most interesting instrument that you've played, and what one would you want to play as well?
I think I'm happy with my bass.
You're happy with your bass?
I mean, I find I can be pretty versatile at what I'm playing on bass anyway than anything else really, because with it being my comfort instrument and being the first string instrument that I learned, you know, I prefer to play a lot of complex stuff on there, if you like. So how I got into bass, well, I don't know, because I wasn't really listening to any bass players at the time when I was about 12. What happened is that I used to play in this school band that I used to go to school in. It was my secondary school, and it was a very weird lineup actually. It was one guitar, one bass, drums, and clarinet. And yeah, I played the clarinet, so you can imagine the weirdness of how that sounded. And then one day we were rehearsing in a youth centre in Norris Green, and I think it was we had a little break or something, and I'd always been intrigued with the sound of the bass. Anyway, I wasn't really listening to any bass players at the time. I just really liked the sound of it. So then I asked, could I have a little go at the bass? So I picked up this nice little, it was like a precision bass, it was a Fender bass.
Yeah.
And I started playing, because when I started playing, my hands weren't strong enough to reach the low E and all that. I was only able to play on the G,
strings,
on the G, yeah. So I started fiddling around, and then, got a bit of a feel for it. And then I sort of took off from there, really.
Yeah, and you've not looked back, have you, really?
Never looked back.
No, not looked back. I mean, when you played with Skinner's Lane, I just watched in awe. I thought, there is a consummate musician. You were... I mean, the whole band were fabulous, but, because you're only deputising for their regular bass player while he's on holiday or gone to Norway or something.
Yeah, from what I understand, he went back to
Norway. So to be able to bring your musicianship to an existing band and dovetail in like that, and genuinely, like I said earlier, you are only 23.
Yeah.
Honestly, Sibs, it's a genuine talent you've got, and hopefully the work you've done with John Power and various other people, you've got a bright future ahead of you, and you've got your own album coming out in October, haven't you? What was it called again? You did say
okay, here we go. It took two to make an argument.
And is it going to be just Chris Jones?
It is going to be Chris Jones, yeah.
And so end of October,
hopefully.
And you will let HCR have an exclusive play of a track off it between now and then, and let us know when you are doing your CD launch, probably Zanzibar or somewhere.
I will do.
And you can tell us about any other gigs you've got coming up as well, can't you?
Yeah, I can do later on if you want me to.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
are we playing Name That Tune now? Is that what you were saying off air?
That's solo.
If you look at my YouTube channel, I did a little game called Name That Solo, and I did about 40 solos from guitars, from bands that I really like and all that.
Yeah.
But then it got to the point last week where I was just like, I don't know, is it really getting anywhere? Because I just kind of really wanted to like show people what I was able to play in that. So I ended up changing all the titles. So there's a lot of solos now by Marillion, mainly Marillion actually. Marillion, Rush, bit of Gary Moore, bit of Thin Lizzy.
Yeah, you like your Thin Lizzy, don't you?
All of my Thin Lizzy. Like you said before, Tony, really versatile.
Yeah. So have we got to guess this, or are you going?
I think you could guess it.
Okay.
This is a little instrumental of a. I'll give you a hint. Well, it's a big hint, but you know, this is a little bass cover of a little Beatles number.
Oh, okay.
And you think you'll probably know what it is.
Okay.
Here we go.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's a lovely song anyway, but hearing the melody played on the bass and hearing how much you can do with the bass, not everyone will know what someone can do with a bass guitar. People think of it as the thudding bass note that goes with the drums behind the sound, but when you hear someone play the melody like you've just done there, and the nuances of it as well, you know, you were playing 2 or 3 strings at the same time to get like harmonies going. It was superb, absolutely brilliant. That are you going to do another one for us?
I am, yes.
What you going to do for us now?
Okay, well, like I say, I won't tell the song, but sorry.
Is it okay possibly if I turn that amp off?
Yeah, of course.
It's just interfering a lot. I'm very sorry about this. Go on, Rose, tell us about it. Go on.
Well, it's a Louis Armstrong number.
Ooh.
It's a nice little Louis Armstrong number.
Should be good.
Yeah, see if we can get some of this guys.
Oh, that was really lovely.
It's such a wonderful song, isn't it?
Oh,
and again, well, indeed. It's just that, I mean, a good melody actually goes a long way, doesn't it?
It really
You know, when
does,
something like yesterday and wonderful, with a simple, lovely melody, it gets to you, doesn't it? You know, so that was you're going to have to do more after the news, aren't you? Are we going to pop a CD on and then have the news, and then Chris is going to do some more for us, are you?
Yes, so we're going to go to a band called Los Feliz.
Los Feliz. Now, I saw Lucy, the singer, at Liverpool Acoustic on Tuesday.
Lucy Powell.
Lucy Powell on playing guitar and singing. She's got a fantastic voice. This was recorded in a church in Wales. She went to Wales to record because she wanted a sound. If you think back to Jeff Buckley and, you know, Hallelujah and whatever, just see what you think when you hear this song, because the acoustics really work. It's really haunting and mythical and mystical, and she's got a lovely voice. They're on tour at the moment. I was lucky to see her play live on Tuesday.
Oh,
so
good.
Lucy and, you know, the guys in Los Feliz.
Tia?
Yeah. You know, keep up the good work. Fantastic album. And Sibs is going to be playing
Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Yes, here we go.